I gotta hit that string, you better watch it. With a gap that attack with a full clip. I got the whip.
What there? It's Vi. Now, today's vlog is a little heavier than normal. It's, well, I guess I should start with saying I had an actual, like, walk-around vlog planned. The problem was I wasn't exactly happy with the product. Essentially, let's just say it was not the best work I've done. I do record from a phone, which I am not afraid to admit. It was a lot of shakiness, it was a lot of awkwardness, and part of the reason I didn't like it is because I had to kind of work around something I'm going to talk about today. This isn't dragging anybody, it's not bashing anyone, it's, how do I say this? Basically, I had to work around my girlfriend because she doesn't like being in the vlogs. Now, that's fair. I'm not gonna force her to do anything. I don't, like, want her to feel like she has to do it. Which is why I usually vlog by myself. Now, I also didn't have a wig on. I didn't have makeup on. Because she actually had told me that she was worried, since the area we're in is mainly conservative, I guess, or, well, let's just say it's full of Republicans, I might have lost my job that I just got if I had gone in wearing makeup and a wig, which was my original plan. And it's kind of the point where I really don't like how I look without this. Like, I love the way I look. I feel beautiful, which normally I don't. So it was really just a personal choice not to post that, and plus it wasn't that great. There's not a lot to do in our town. So, you know, you can walk around and stuff, but there's not a lot to see, and there's not a lot to do. There's, like, a small shopping center, but nothing really worth noting. Which brings me to why I'm making this video in the first place. I have talked to her, and we may be splitting up from the household. Essentially what I mean by that is she will stay here in this state, and I will probably wind up going back home to Colorado. And the reason that's so hard to talk about is I love it here. I don't love the job market, and I don't like the people that much, but I love this house. This is where I basically started creating videos again. And I'm not going to stop. Obviously, I love doing this. But it's very bittersweet. And we have had our issues lately, you know, with my relationship. I've been stressed. Not about this. Nothing involving YouTube. I've been stressed with, like, the new job, dealing with her parents, and my own mental issues, like, all at once, and trying to figure out bills, and trying to figure out healthcare, and transitioning, and I'm just very, very overwhelmed. And this isn't trying to drag her. She's doing her best to help me. And I do care, and I do love her, and, you know, I'm just scared. Basically, last time I was separated from someone I loved, it crumbled, and they found somebody better. And I'm afraid that it's going the same route. And the one silver lining I have is, I do have people I can fall back on in Colorado, and I do have this. The issue is, I went through so much to live here, and it is very, very heavy for me. And one of my other issues is, you know, my phone. I gave up a solid phone that my mother gave me. It was helping me pay for something that's more expensive and honestly has less space. But it has more features. So it's like, where's the trade-off here? Like, I'm not sure which one would be better for me, but I'm going to stick with this one, I guess, since I'm paying for it. one of the other issues is this new job. If I do decide to go back, it's going to look very bad on me to basically say, hey, thanks for the opportunity, but I need to leave the state. Bye. You know, stuff like that. It's a happy time for me, and I'm really trying to figure out little things. We did talk about it earlier while she was on her lunch break, and she said, hey, you know, you can vlog better in Colorado, there's more stuff to do, you have a safe place to go where you can save money for whatever you need. You know, main thing I'd have to worry about would probably be my phone bill and food, which honestly is not that bad. I could honestly transition easier. I could get therapy, because let me tell you, the freaking law in Wyoming for healthcare is really stupid. Basically, there's like little fine lines you gotta look at with the law here, and I don't apply in this state. On top of that, I'm more likely to get hired in Colorado despite all of this. So, I've got a lot to think about. I've got a lot of updates that we have to keep you posted on. And I might have to do without thumbnails for a little while if that's what it takes, if I have to go back home. And I think the main part that hurts is I don't want to go back. It's nothing against Colorado. I love my home state, but I've been wanting out of there for so long. And yeah, I do get homesick, and I do miss being there with all my freedom. But there's like this little part of me that's just like, no, you know, you gotta fight this. And I don't think I can this time. I've been fighting against so much adversity here, with people looking at me weird, trying to find a job, getting jobs, losing jobs, dealing with my girlfriend's parents, dealing with my own stress and my own outbursts because I'm dealing with so much shit, and dealing with feeling like an awful person. And the thing is, I know I'm not, but it's what's up here that's making me feel that way. I have a lot of mental issues I need some serious help with. Main one being dysphoria, obviously, but depression, anxiety. I actually have found out that I might have a panic disorder that was keeping me awake last night. My own post-traumatic stress from medical stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of issues. And I even found out I might also have multiple personalities. I don't really know about that one. I was just told that by a random person. But yeah, this is going to be a little trying time for me. I have to figure out how to tell my mom. I have to figure out what I'm going to do when I get there. And yeah, it's just a lot of things I got to figure out on my own. And you know, I actually had straight told people that I'm not even that good at doing little things around the house. Like, yeah, I can clean, and I can do dishes, and I can sort of wash laundry, but there are certain things that I sometimes forget to do because I'm so busy. And I feel like that's part of the reason my relationship's suffering, is because I get so busy and so tired that I forget things. Or I don't do things. At the end of it all, I'm still going to do YouTube. I'm not going to give up on this. I believe in this channel. I do. Like, I think we could have a great community, and this could be a great thing once I actually, like, find a way to do things properly. So, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who watches, who gives me likes, who subscribes. You guys mean the world to me, you know, those who actually care enough to stick around. And even if you don't, I still appreciate you as a person. You're all beautiful, you're all important, and I don't want anyone out there to ever forget that I believe everyone's beautiful and important in their own way. Even if the world thinks, if you think the world's against you, you're beautiful and important. And I will see you guys in whatever video I decide to make next. So until then, stay beautiful.